Our next question. Someone asked, can pilonidal sinus can be completely cured by homeopathy?
Yeah, I have treated some thousands of pilonidal sinus cases. Normally, it is considered as surgical diseases. When you go to Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, or when you go to a general surgeon or any other allopathic treatment, everyone says it is not going to be treated with medicine. You have to go for surgery. I have thousands of patients who went for surgery multiple times, still it has recovered. But the success rate with homeopathy, with Fidicus homeopathy, is more than 99.99%. I have treated some thousands of pilonidal sinus cases throughout the world. Even till now, none of my patients went for surgery, and even there is no single failure in that case.
Yes, sir.
So, if you say each disease has different success rate. For example, if you take vitiligo, it is almost 60% success rate. If you take male pattern baldness, it is 0% success rate. In the same way, if you consider the success rate of pilonidal sinus, it is more than 99.99%. Till now, none of my patients went for surgery and everything got completely cured. But the timeline will be different. On an average, if I get 100 patients, around 95 patients will be get cured within 6 months. For some people, it may need 9 months. For some people, it may need more than 1 year also. But every case got cured, and the outcome is also of three different types. If you get 100 cases, for around 80% of the cases, the disease will be completely cured and it will never occur again. For 10%, the remaining 20% of the patients, it may reoccur in future. I have patients who says after they come to me after 10 years and they say, sir, we have taken pilonidal sinus treatment from you. It has been 10 years. We have the cyst has occurred again, sinus has occurred again. So we have come to you by searching for you again. It happens in 20% of the patients, but 80% of the patients, it is completely cured and it will never occur again. But and also 1 out of 100, what happens is, rare cases, what happens is they will not have any symptoms until you treat. Once you stop the treatment, they will get the symptoms again. It happens in only 1% of the patients. Even though they take treatment for 6 months, 1 year, or maybe 1.5 years, 2 years, they will not have any single side effect with homeopathy. So that is the beauty of homeopathy, and there is no need of surgery. None of the patients went for surgery also. So if you say one of the few diseases where homeopathy can cure for 99.99%, this is one of the diseases. The surgical disease can be completely cured with medical treatment.
Okay, sir. That's reassuring, sir, especially
Yeah,
for those afraid of
yeah,
surgery.
yeah.
Okay, sir. Another question related to this pilonidal sinus. One person asked, can you please tell the homeopathy medicine name for pilonidal sinus?
See, pilonidal sinus is a surgical disease.
Yes, sir.
Homeopathy is a special type of system where one medicine will not work for different diseases. For example, if I have 10 fever cases, you can just
Yes,
say
sir.
10 COVID cases. In 10 COVID cases, presentation will be different. So one person is aggravated by cold, person have the symptoms aggravated by heat. There are if there are 10 different patients, I give 10 different patients, 10 different medicines for each patient. In the same way, if I get 1,000 patients, I will give 1,000 different medicines, because the principle of homeopathy is individualization. It means it considers the physical structure of the patient, psychological structure of the patient, and also physiological structure of the patient. We need to analyze the patient and then give the medicine. So if I tell the medicine name, it will not be suitable
Yes.
for all the patients. If I give 10 different, if I get 10 different patients, I need to understand the patient, what is the cause, what is the physical generals of the patient, what are the mental activities of the patient, how the patient is behaving physiologically. I need to consider all this and then give the treatment, so that each person get its own drug. It is individualistic. We will consider genetic makeup of the patient. Each patient has different genetic makeup. That's the reason we give different medicines. In homeopathy, we have 5,000 medicines. If you take different potencies or different concentrations of those medicines. We are getting around 5 lakh medicines.
Yeah.
In that 5 lakh medicines, I need to select 1 or 2 medicines and give to that particular patient. If I get 100 pilonidal sinus cases, I need to give them different medicines. One medicine for everyone will not solve the case. That's the reason it is important to understand. Most of the homeopathic doctors will not like to reveal the name of the drug because it will be abused.
Yes.
So, best example, if you go to any street, any city or any town and check how many allopathic medical stores are there, and how many homeopathic stores are there. In every street, you will find 3 to 4 allopathic medical stores.
Yes,
But
sir.
homeopathy you will not get. The reason is, in allopathy, it is very easy to give the medicine. If you have fever, you go to this street, this country, any other country, they are going to give paracetamol.
Yes.
But in homeopathy, if you have fever, every homeopathy doctor is going to give even different drug.
Yes.
Okay? For same patient, if two patients come from the same house, they have same symptoms, but the medicine differs depending on the situation. In the same way, even for pilonidal sinus, we cannot pinpoint one medicine, but definitely we need to check the patient, understand why the pilonidal sinus has occurred, what is the cause, what are the symptoms he is facing, what are all the modifiers of the symptoms. Considering vast variety of symptoms, we will be diagnosing and giving the treatment to him. But in homeopathy, we should not say the name of the particular medicine. It will not be useful, rather than it will be harmful to the patient if he uses without professional advice.
So consultation is still necessary to choose the right one.
Right, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Fidicus Homeopathy.